Flowers and dried blood mark the spot where 3 Palestinian men were shot dead this past weekend in the occupied West Bank village of Sara. Israel's military said they had automatic weapons and were killed after an exchange of gunfire before the men could launch an ambush. Resident Saleh Tarabi heard the gunfire.
Everybody here felt sorry about it because we felt sorry. They are kids being killed for,
A militant group known as the Lion's Den claimed the dead young men as theirs. Originating in Nablus, the group is part of a new generation of independent militias. As we walk through the labyrinth of the old city, it appeared they've seized the hearts and minds of many. We saw photos of dead Lion's Den members everywhere, and their flag. A barber shop was blaring out songs written in their honor. I'm proud they came from my neighborhood, said Mohammed, who's 30. Through an archway is the padlocked apartment of one of the group's now dead leaders, Wadi al-Huk. He and others were killed by Israeli security services here in October. Israel says al-Huk murdered one of their sergeants. Teenagers drawn to his home told us the current Palestinian leadership is irrelevant and they plan to join the Lion's Den. We blurred their faces because of their young age. Everyone in the Palestinian Authority is against resistance, he said. If the authority had collaborated with the Lion's Den, Palestine would be free by now. Palestinian authorities say it's Israel's occupation that's responsible for the rise of the militants, not them. There's been a surge of violence in the occupied West Bank, which Israel blames on the militant groups. More than 80 Palestinians and 14 Israelis are dead so far this year. A recent Israeli raid on Nablus saw 11 Palestinians killed, including several Lion's Den members.
They killed soldiers, they've done attacks, shootings all over that area. It's not what we think they have done, they've actually done. And when we see someone that has the capability and the intention, we will go out and handle it.
Back in Sara, where the 3 militants were killed, people told us they were torn. The militia violence is terrible, but so is life under occupation. Mohammed Tarabi is the mayor. They're sending messages and putting pressure on the Palestinian Authority, on Israel, and on the world, he said. With the Muslim holy month of Ramadan and Jewish Passover both approaching, fear is the militias will make a volatile situation even more combustible. Chris Brown, CBC News, Sara.